What is good, YouTube? Back with another video. I'm back, baby. I told you I was coming back to back with the content. And today we're gonna talk about, will the Galaxy Note 20 beat the brand new upcoming iPhone 12 Pro? The reason why this is a conversation of mine, because these are two of my most favorite phones. Every year, the Galaxy Note, no question, is a pickup for me, as well as the latest flagship iPhone, which now are the Pro models. So there's been a lot of rumors and leaks on these two devices, and we pretty much have the spill, or shall we say the tech tea. That's what we call it in this show, baby. CJ's Tech Tea. So anytime I'm talking about upcoming devices, rumors, or just tech in general, the tech news space, let's debate, let's talk about it. Hit the comment sections below, let me know. Are you team Note 20, team iPhone 12 Pro, team both? All right, so let's talk about what they both have to offer. Whoa, man, all this tech, where do we start? Let's start at the display. Now we all know, or maybe you don't know, I'm about to school you. Samsung makes the displays for Apple. Apple designs and creates, all of the schematics and stuff. Samsung manufactures them. That's because Samsung has the best manufacturing for displays. They got that on deck. And also, if you didn't know, Samsung displays on their smartphones tend to be the best displays in the smartphone arena. Super bright, super vibrant, extremely saturated, and beautiful to the eye. I cannot stress enough how much I absolutely love the display on my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Samsung never disappoints when it comes to the display arena. And when it comes to an Apple display, there's no slack there. Apple tends to focus on more accurate color reproduction. That's where they're putting all their effort. So on these new rumored iPhone 12 displays, we're supposed to be getting a 10-bit color depth. And as I said in my previous video when I spoke about the leaks and rumors, that is big, especially to creators like me. When I shop for a display like this ultra wide behind me, or maybe this 4K monitor that's up there, I look for 10-bit color depth reproduction. I want to get as close to accurate colors as I can on any monitor I use to edit and do any color grading on. So the fact that that's going to be on a smartphone display is an absolute plus. Now when it comes to the HDR Plus, or whatever the latest HDR is, I'm pretty sure both of these displays will be equipped with it. And if you haven't watched the HDR video on either of these displays, but specifically a Samsung display, I suggest you do so now, because it's absolutely amazing, phenomenal, and it looks great every single time. So the biggest rumor as far as both of these displays goes is a 120 Hz refresh rate, or ProMotion, as you would call it on the Apple side. So the fact that we are more than likely going to get a 120 Hz refresh rate on both of these displays, I'm just gonna call this category even. We gotta give it up, man. Both displays are gonna be absolute fire, so you can't really pick one over the other. Note 20, absolute fire display, guaranteed. iPhone 12 Pro is gonna be another guaranteed fire display, so I don't think you lose going either way. iPhone 12 Pro, Note 20, flip a coin. Let's talk about the other important physical component on a smartphone, especially of this caliber. We're talking about flagship level here. Let's talk about the camera. It is rumored with the Galaxy 20, and this is more than likely what we're gonna end up getting, is the same camera module, this new technology that Samsung is implementing that we saw on the S20 Ultra, which can somewhat worry me, but the fact that they've had time to hopefully perfect this and get it right, that's what I'm banking on and I'm hoping for. But like Marques Brownlee says, never buy a product, a smart device, a piece of technology with hopes of an update to correct whatever may be an issue at that current state and moment. Please get the camera right. So we're more than likely gonna get that 108 megapixel camera module we saw on the S20 Ultra, which didn't work out so well. And I'm gonna be optimistic. And then obviously when we come to the iPhone 12 Pro, we all know there's no slack when it comes to cameras on an Apple smartphone, period. Whether it's their budget iPhone SE or their base model iPhone 12 or iPhone 11, iPhone 10R, iPhone 10, iPhones have had a consistent camera across the board. And there was a big improvement when it came to the iPhone 11 Pro model, which I'm super hype about. So I expect that to continue on into the iPhone 12 Pro. Now, here's the truth. When it comes to video, I always tell people, go iPhone, no problem. Now, when it comes to stills, these two categories between the two is kind of gonna come down to personal preference, because there's things I like about Galaxy's photos and there's things I like about iPhone photos, things I dislike about iPhone photos, and there's things that I dislike about Galaxy photos. iPhone photos tend to be warmer, a little softer. Now on Samsung, you tend to get pretty sharp photos, but there's also that thing where there's like a hardcore HDR, skin smoothing, and beauty mode, and things like that. That's the things where I dislike it. Samsung cameras tend to perform extremely well in the best lighting situations. In low light, it depends. iPhone have a really nice night mode, so their low light photos and capabilities are actually pretty good. There's a lot of people who absolutely love their Samsung photos that they get, and they're doing fine with them. And that is a reality. Same thing with iPhones. There's people who are enjoying the photos they get, and they're doing well with them. My shortcoming on Samsung cameras, I always bring it up, is definitely gonna be in the video department, low light, and the skin smoothing. So pick your poison in between those two. All I know is we are gonna get very nice high technology camera modules in both of them. I just want that 108 megapixel module to be perfected. So get to work, Samsung. Okay, the next thing we can talk about is storage. Apple has finally heard our cries and they're upping their base model storage, which is a round of applause moment. Obviously, the Note has already been there, but what sucks is I hear that they're reducing the base storage. They may be going backwards and Apple's going forward. We'll have to wait and see until the final release, but I hope that they're keeping their high storage base model on the Galaxy Note devices, because that's a powerhouse device. Us Note users are powerhouse users and we need the space. Now the plus side, on the Galaxy side, always a plus side, is that there is a slot for expandable storage, which I appreciate and enjoy this, and I can't wait until Apple adopts this, hopefully. Now, they probably won't, as stubborn as Apple is, so that's just wishful thinking. The reality is, on the Samsung side, when it comes to storage, even if they reduce the storage, which I hope they don't, but if they do, you do have the option to expand your memory. So that's a super fire plus, and it's unmatched. The iPhone can't offer that. So you have to be mindful about the storage amount that you pick when you first purchase your iPhone, because that's what you're stuck with. It is what it is. Now there's clouds these days. Some people use those, some people don't, some people pay for them, some people don't. So weigh all of those options when making a decision. Oh, but there's another plus to Samsung's storage. They're gonna be getting this new technology that's extremely fast, super fast read and write speeds, which I'm excited for. So that takes not only the fact that you get nice storage sizes and expandable memory on the Galaxy Note 20 side, but the storage just got that much faster, which is phenomenal. All right, another important physical trait is gonna be battery. Battery. Absolutely no question that Samsung gives us the battery that we want and deserve. The Samsung S20 Ultra came with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, baby. That's crazy, that's nuts, that's absolutely phenomenal. Now, on the iPhone side, they choose optimization over battery size, which sometimes isn't the best, but I will say this. With the iPhone 11, the iPhone XR, the iPhone 11 Pro, battery improvements have been absolutely phenomenal. And there's also rumors on the iPhone 12 Pro of having up to a 4,000, what was that? Possibly a 4,400 milliamp battery, which will be amazing and awesome. Especially considering that the display size is gonna get bigger on the Max model. And we can almost guarantee that the Note is gonna come with a ridiculous screen size. So big battery is inevitable on both devices, and I don't think you can go wrong as far as battery power between the two. I will admit that the iPhone 11 Pro did perform better battery-wise in comparison to the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So do with that information what you want. So now, the final question. Drum roll. Will the Galaxy Note 20 beat the iPhone 12 Pro? Now, that question kind of phrases everything to say that the iPhone 12 Pro will be the phone to beat. Well, honestly, with this design, the new redesign, the new efforts from Apple, it absolutely is. Now, me personally, once a Note user, always a Note user, absolutely love my Galaxy Note devices. So the Note 20 is an easy cop for me. But when we start comparing flagships in the overall, honestly, let's be real. This isn't a full-on comparison. I don't have either device in my hand. I can't speak to how they will perform that's for the future to determine. And obviously I will do that video as soon as I get both devices physically. But I'm just speaking hypothetically and kind of like just gauging what I'm seeing in the community and the vibes out there. It's a lot of positive vibes on the Apple side at this point in time for this new iPhone 12. And this is probably gonna be like one of those super cycle years where everyone has hit that point where it's time to upgrade. So we might see a huge improvement of sales on the iPhone 12 Pro. We may not. And not only will it just be the iPhone 12 Pro being offered at this time, it also will be the iPhone 12, which is the flagship in itself, which is fire. Now, Samsung, last year, they did do a Note 10 and Note 10 Plus variant. I don't know if that's gonna continue, and we'll see a Note 20 Plus with a Note 20 being a lower spec model in comparison to the Plus model. We'll see if that continues, but that's why I'm more so looking at what will possibly be the Note 20 Plus versus the iPhone 12 Pro. Realistically, when it comes to these two devices, the biggest deciding factor is user experience. What do you, as a user, like to experience in your smartphone, and can either of these devices check those marks for you? That's what it's all about. Which phone can check the most amount of needs and wants and desires for you as a user to spend your hard-earned money on? That's what it'll really ultimately come down to. But in my opinion, as of right now and where it looks, the iPhone 12 Pro is gonna be the flagship phone to be beaten this year. There's a lot of hype around it. I'm seeing even some people considering switching. The Galaxy Note 20 is always my favorite phone, the Galaxy Note. I do have a soft spot in my heart there, and I always want that phone to be improved and to reach the phenomenal stature that I know that it can be. It's up to Samsung to deliver it. Like, that camera is gonna be questionable until it's proven physically stable. But I have no doubts that that display is gonna be absolute fire. I have no doubts that the S Pen is still gonna be something that I continue to use. I have no doubts that that new storage speed is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. And I mean, I have no doubts about the Galaxy Note 20 at all. That's why I'm willing to wholeheartedly just go for it. Not even seeing the thing and knowing the official things, but I just know that once a Note user, always a Note user. So the Note 20 is a guaranteed go for me. But I'm one of those fortunate people who love tech and uses all tech at the same time. So the iPhone 12 Pro is coming with me as well. I will say this though, at this current point in time, just honestly, I'm more excited about what the iPhone 12 Pro is bringing. This new redesign, level ups from Apple, which are unlike Apple, giving us things that we wanted for so long. Now granted, they haven't made those software changes yet that we want to see, but there's a lot of rumors leaning towards showing that Apple's starting to loosen up on their software and their OS experience, and possibly gonna give us some more of those Android-like features, which is gonna be super exciting and jam-packed full of, man, just mayhem. So at the end of the day, this is gonna be a slugfest. This is gonna be absolutely fire. I'm not picking one or the other. Not right now, no. Nope, I refuse to, nope. But I will be there for both releases. I will be there to purchase both, and I will be here to report back to you on both. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech, where I like to get to know tech, buy tech, use tech, experiment with tech. So before you go spend your money on the tech that I like to use, I can give you a more informed opinion to hopefully help you make a better decision. Peace, love, respect. Hello, Samsung, what's up? Hey man, hold on, I'm getting another call. Hello, Tim, Apple, what up, player? Hey, look, man, hey, I'm about to put you on, hey, look. I'm talking to both of y'all at the same time. We got Tim Apple on my left, and we got Samsung on my right. What's up, y'all? What up, man? Why we couldn't just do a three-way call? Why y'all trolling, man? How y'all call me at the same time? Y'all know what kind of video I'm making? Hey, well, look, let me just tell y'all this. If neither of you send me a device this year, guess what?
All my friends, we like demons, we like bands.